Hi, Cancer. Welcome to your monthly reading for August 2025. If you are new here, welcome. My name is Laura, aka Baby Curl Tarot. I'm a tarot reader, astrologer, and root worker, and I love doing monthly readings for all my zodiac signs here on YouTube, as well as some other fun content over on TikTok and Instagram. I'm going to go ahead and jump right on into your reading. Keep in mind this is a general message, so whatever comes up, comes up. Please take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Never try to fit a online tarot reading to fit your personal situation, okay? Spiritual team, Citadel Fantasy Oracle, what messages do you have for the Cancer Collective for August 2025? What messages do you have for the Cancer Collective for August 2025? Let's see what's going on. Okay, what do we got? Okay, we have the Vengeance, overcoming slights and a choice. Okay. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Astronomer in reverse, and it says Discovery and Augury. Interesting. Some of you guys could be seeking ways to get over a negative situation that happened, that took place. Okay. You want to overcome it. You want to overcome some challenges, blocks, or obstacles in your life. But I think you guys may be abusing spiritual tools like tarot or astrology, almost obsessively in a way, and slipping into somewhat of a spiritual psychosis, possibly for some of you. Let's go ahead and get into the tarot though and see what messages come up for you guys. Spiritual team, Black Tarot, what messages do you have for the Cancer Collective for August 2025? What messages do you have for the for the Cancer Collective for August 2025? I swear, my brain and my mouth have been not on the same page today, so I apologize. Let's see what's going on for you guys. Okay, we have the Magician. We have the Four of Knives reversed. We have the World card, Son of Wands, and the Lovers in reverse. Interesting. Okay. What's at the bottom of the deck? We have Mother of Wands. We have Temperance. Come on. Okay, we got 10 of coins reversed. We got 7 of coins. We got the 5 of knives. You guys are like kind of mentally all over the place, it feels like. Some of you guys are doing too much. Okay. I'm not saying that what you're doing isn't helpful or isn't beneficial in some way, but I just feel like you guys are doing a little too much right now. With the 4 of Knives reversed and the 5 of Knives coming out, it feels like mentally you could be like spiraling or just feeling a little internally chaotic mentally. Your thoughts could be very scattered. You could be unsure of what action you actually need to take on which ideas or messages, whatever it is that you guys are trying to take action on. I feel like you guys have so much potential. You just need to bring a little bit more patience, a little bit more what's the word I'm looking for? Cohesiveness to these ideas or plans that you have or things that you want to do, and just really take your time and do things one thing at a time. For some of you, okay, the Son of Wands is I mean, this person wants to do everything. This kid wants to do everything. They want to try everything. They want to throw everything at the wall, see what sticks, which I guess, in a lot of ways is good for figuring out what works best for you. But I feel like for a lot of you, you're trying to put too much on your plate right now. And you guys are at a point where you've done well with the 7 of coins. Like you've gotten yourself to a point where everything is working out for you well, but in the long run, the 10 of coins in reverse is not what we want. We want this upright. So again, I feel like trying to do too much will get you short term what you want, but in the long run, you're going to either face burnout or you're going to fall into a space where like people don't really know what you're about because you do so many things or you have so many different ideas or different perspectives or whatever. It's like the master of, like jack of all trades, master of none kind of a situation. I feel like you guys need to hone in on like one or two things that you really enjoy or really are good at, and just really put all of your effort into that and kind of bring it together a little bit, really narrow it out a little bit. It's almost like, I know non-niche content is really popular right now on TikTok, but for some of you, I feel like you really need to hone in and bring in that niche and make it a little bit tighter. Really focus on what you want to say, focus on what it is that you want to achieve, and start funneling that into one or two little areas and really make your time, make your energy count. Because again, I feel like not making a decision with this Lovers card and wanting to do everything is just, it's not going to work out for you in the long run the way that you think it is. So really getting clear on what it is that you want, what it is that you want to achieve, and making a plan that is conducive to achieving that goal is what's going to set you up for starting your new chapter. So this is spirit trying to say like, hey, you're really close to taking that next step and getting to that next level, because you've been stuck at the 7 of coins for a hot minute. They want to take you to that next level, but there's some things that definitely need to be refined around this time. And for some of you guys, taking a little bit of a break and relaxing and really taking that time to reflect on what it is that you want to do and where it is that you want to go will really help with this next chapter, especially because we are in the middle of retrograde season right now. Mercury retrograde is the biggest one. So figuring out exactly where you want to go right now during Mercury retrograde and how you want to achieve it is going to be super important. So slow down. Mercury is going to be retrograde until August 11th, and then we have a 2-week shadow period after that. Between now and August 11th, really just take your time, slow things down. Don't be afraid to take that time out and think things out a little bit more. Okay, Cancers, and this can apply to a number of things. So if you want a little bit more of a personalized reading, I do personal one-on-one readings. You can reach out to me on TikTok and Instagram. You can DM me. I will never reach out to you. And we can set something up if you really want to hone in on your personal situation, okay? I'm going to go ahead and move on and close out your reading with a couple of oracle decks. I know that these readings at the beginning of the month are on the shorter side. So if you want a longer reading, I do bonus readings for the top 3 zodiac signs that engage the most with my content. So if you want a love reading on top of another general reading, leave a like, leave a comment, engage with this video in some way. Let me know that you want another reading for your zodiac sign. All right, let's go ahead and close out your reading. Spiritual team, messages from your animal spirit guides. What additional messages do you have for the Cancer Collective for August 2025? What additional messages do you have for the Cancer Collective for August 2025? What do we got? Peacock, let yourself stand out and be noticed. Yeah, I think you guys do things very, very well. But again, I feel like there could be things that you could really take and run with if you master it and really put your energy and focus into those things that you are really good at or you really enjoy. And again, taking that time to really focus on those things is what's going to help you stand out, because you can really bring that extra flair to something that other people may dabble in or have been doing for a long time too. All right. So we have the tiger next. It says, you're being called upon to provide leadership. So trust that you're capable of doing so. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Is like, you're being called to really get focused in one or two areas. Okay. So getting that specialization and really finding your niche and really narrowing down like who you are, what you stand for, what you want to promote or change or whatever the case is really going to help get you to that next level. Okay. Finally, at the bottom of the deck, we get the cheetah, and it says, get clear on your intentions, stay focused, and move quickly to achieve your goals. Okay. So again, it's kind of a rebrand is the general message I'm getting for you guys. It's a rebrand, but in the way that it's just getting more specific, getting more intentional with what it is that you're doing, and really setting yourselves up for success by not being so scattered and trying to do everything or appeal to everyone. Does that make sense? All right. Final deck, spiritual team, Green Witch Oracle. What final messages do you have for the Cancer Collective? I had a bunch of cards just flip out. I'm not going to take them, but so funny. I'm like, you're doing too much. And then a whole bunch of cards flip out. All right, spiritual team, Green Witch Oracle. What final messages do you guys have? Again, a bunch flipped out. Spiritual team, Green Witch Oracle. What final messages do you have for the Cancer Collective for August 2025? What final messages do you have for the Cancer Collective for August 2025? A lot of you guys are going to resist. Some of you guys are really going to resist trying to narrow it down, but I feel like there are going to be situations and events that pop up that really show you how specific you need to get and why it's going to be beneficial for you guys. Okay, so the more you resist making this change and getting specific, the less the longer it's going to take to get you where you want to go, but also you're going to end up just burning yourself out trying to do everything. Okay. Finally, we have lettuce, and it says desire. So really getting clear on your desires, what you want out of life, who you want to be, what you want to represent, all of those things I've already said. We have cauliflower transition, and that's what I said too. You guys are in this stage where you're ready for that next level. Spirit wants to put you on that next level, but they also want you to get just extremely clear on how you want to get to that next level, what that next level is going to look like. Next, we have rosemary, we have memory. So really getting, again, in tune with what it is you actually want, really getting clear on your mission statement, essentially, is like really getting focused on that, keeping that in mind and keeping that at the forefront of everything you do, every message, every video you make, every job you apply for, so on and so forth. Finally, at the bottom of the deck, we have the cucumber, and it says emotion. This could be a really emotional time for you guys as well. You could be going through some growing pains. You may go through ups and downs in your emotions, mood swings, depressive potentially episodes. So just keep that in mind. It's okay to move through all of those emotions because ultimately those are going to help you figure out what it is that you want to do. So don't ignore them. Don't stuff them down. Don't try to move through them too fast. That is where you're going to find those discovery moments and finally come to the conclusions that you need to make. Sometimes those emotions can reveal a lot more than we realize. All right, Cancers, that is what I'm seeing for you guys. Please leave a like and a comment if you enjoyed the reading, and subscribe if you want to see more videos from me in the future, and maybe share this with another Cancer if you think it would resonate for them. If you want to see more content from me, I'm also on TikTok and Instagram, and you can find my handles below in the description box. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate your support. I hope to see you guys at the next reading, but until then, please take care of yourselves, okay? Bye.